I'm gonna mute everybody out.
Hello.
Today, I have the pleasure and the privilege of talking to you and answering this question about how to make money in crypto and not get scammed. So before we get into the presentation, I'm going to ask a couple of questions. Why is this even worth talking about? You know, if you've been around watching news, hanging around on social media, talking to friends, it's everywhere. Crypto adoption is coming, and you can just see a couple of headlines here that we see crypto adoption is going to accelerate and boost global GDP. Guys, it's coming. We can see that hundreds of thousands of companies worldwide are now accepting cryptocurrency, doing business in crypto. Incredible headlines over the last couple of years with companies like Tesla and PayPal, and JP Morgan Chase has made major headlines changing their relationship and their feeling about crypto. Guys, it goes on and on. Here's an important statistic that is really at the heart of what we're going to talk about here today. And that is, this is a statistic from a recent research paper. Crypto owners is expected to reach 1 billion this year, 2022. The number of global crypto owners is expected to reach 1 billion in 2022. That's this year, guys. We're probably somewhere around 600,000 users right now in crypto. So what does that tell us? It's a massive wave coming. You want to be in front of that wave. You want to ride that wave. You want to be the guy chasing that wave. Guys, we're going to talk to you today about how to be ahead of that wave and how to ride that wave as long as possible. So the question really is, can I make money with crypto? And can I do it passively? Can it be consistent? Can it be easy? Here's the reality, guys. Investing in crypto can be, for a lot of people, intimidating. It's a lot of basic questions that you have to answer. And for people that may not necessarily have the experience, it can be difficult and intimidating to answer. Things like, how do you even open a crypto exchange? How do you choose the right coins to invest in? And then what strategy are you actually going to use? There are a couple of common strategies. We'll touch on them real quick. We can, if we decided we wanted to participate in crypto, we could practice a buy and hold strategy. So a long-term passive strategy where you're essentially buying and holding some tokens. There's some pros and some cons here. Most of the massive wealth built or developed or gained in cryptocurrency has come from this strategy, the willingness to buy and hold over a long period of time. There's no special training or skills needed here. You pick a coin and you hold it. In fact, some people have gained massive wealth just by forgetting about it. And it's good for small or large investments. We've all heard the story of the Bitcoin pizza, right? Somebody spent, I forget the exact number, but what's worth now something like millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin. Well, you can actually start small and watch your portfolio grow. But there's some cons here. There's some downsides. Requires a willingness to wait a long time for profits and earnings. You kind of have to know what your exit strategy is. And it can take a long time to know if you've picked a winner or a loser. If you're in buy and hold and you're planning to hold for years and years, you've got to really hope for the best. And then, of course, market volatility. Crypto markets are super volatile. And so it can be emotionally draining watching your portfolio go up and down. So that's the buy and hold strategy. Mining is another way of making money in cryptocurrency. You know, it's really costly, but it has an appeal for many investors because of the fact that miners receive rewards for their work. Many of you guys have heard about Bitcoin mining, made big headlines last year, particularly in response to Elon Musk saying that Tesla would no longer accept Bitcoin because of the cost or the energy consumption of mining. Well, for the individual, for the average investor, for those of us on the call, if you wanted to get involved in crypto mining, there's some pros. It can be a lucrative long-term investment. It's a consistent cash flow. You're essentially in the middle of this massive wave we just talked about. And so there's this expanding market opportunity. And there's definitely some downsides. It is incredibly expensive to get started. And it definitely requires some special skills and some very unique resources And it is a very competitive space. There's some massive major companies that are gobbling up the space here. And so that brings us to trading. Trading is another way that you can make money with cryptocurrency. And trading, many of you guys probably familiar with trading. It's basically taking a financial position on the direction of a coin. Is it going to go up or is it going to go down? And if you make the right decision, if you make the right bet, you get to make a little money, or maybe in some cases, a lot of money. And some pros and cons here too. So pros are you can get some high potential returns if you get good at trading. Well, in crypto, the markets are open 24/7. So very different from some other traditional markets where they take the weekends off, they close and go home. Crypto market never sleeps. It just keeps going and going and going. So there's perpetual opportunity for you to make money. And then, of course, there's the opportunity for fast and consistent earning potential if you have the skill set to be able to do it. Now, there are some downsides to trading as well, and there's moderate to high risk of losing capital. Some people on the call might say it's pretty high. And to avoid taking losses, it requires a lot of time and training. You really have to know how to read charts, understand what's happening in the market. Making decisions about entry and exit points takes a lot of time to be able to understand that. And of course, because it's crypto, it's a highly volatile asset class. So there's a lot of movement, and it isn't always as predictable as some of the more traditional markets. So for most people, investing in crypto can really feel daunting. You've got these these platforms that you've got to navigate. There's a whole new world of terminology and technology, crypto running on the blockchain. What is the blockchain? All of these things. And then what's your strategy to maximize profit and minimize losses? Well, guys, today, as you already know, we're here to talk to you about crypto made easy. That is the slogan for EazyBot, and we're here to reshape the future of crypto trading. A quick disclosure for us before we jump into the story of EazyBot. All information that we're going to present here today is for informational purposes only. Presenters are not financial advisors. All presenters' opinions are their own, not intended to be a substitute for financial investment advice, and past results are not indicative of future results. So we love to tell the story of EazyBot. You just heard it from the man himself. It was quite the ride, but you can actually get a copy of this story. It's amazing. We love telling it, and I love listening to it. And I love this quote from Albert Einstein. That says, "We cannot solve our problems with the same level of thinking that created them." And really, the story of EazyBot is that exactly. When problems inspire solutions, genius is born. And you're going to find out why we believe that this man here, Muhammad Ali, who you just heard from, is a genius and has built a genius solution to a really, really common problem. Our vision for EazyBot is to create a bridge to the future through technology and crypto. Guys, if you remember the way we started this conversation, we talk about the mass adoption that's happening, and it is happening right before our eyes. And we believe that EazyBot can be a bridge to that future for people who might otherwise get left behind. We've touched on our values, but it really does matter to us, and we do check in with them often. We took the time to actually make the decision and to document these things that are important to us. So let's get into EazyBot. What is EazyBot? We've talked about all the different ways that you can make money in crypto. And what you're going to learn about here today is why this is ideal for new investors, new traders, people that are brand new to crypto, and people that are advanced users, seasoned traders absolutely love EazyBot. And at the core of it is that we make investing in crypto easy. We talked about all the challenges and all the different cons and things that could go wrong when you're investing. Well, EazyBot puts you in total control. Now you're in a position when you use EazyBot to gain consistent, profitable returns. Most importantly, guys, especially if you've been around the crypto space for any period of time, you know how important it is that your crypto stays in your control. You get the opportunity over time to trade crypto confidently. I'm going to talk to you not just about how the software helps you do that, but how our community helps you do that as well. And of course, it's a way to build passive income. Passive in the sense that the hard work is being done by EazyBot. You're still the investor, but EazyBot's doing the heavy lifting for you. Super important that you are in control of your profits. You can withdraw them at any time. So you don't have to ask for permission or wait for somebody to release them to you. Your profits and your funds are always in your control. and you don't need any experience. If you've never been involved in trading, you've never bought a cryptocurrency before, you're in the right place. There's probably not a better tool or a better solution for you. All right, so let's actually jump into what EazyBot is all about. EazyBot's strategy is really at the heart of what makes it special. It's a strategy that's built into the software. You can simply choose to use that strategy and you can start trading like an expert, whether you're a beginner or an advanced user. No need to spend countless hours tinkering with parameters and strategies. Use the proven strategy and you could be up and running, making profits, guys, in absolutely no time. And speaking of profits, EazyBot is designed to make only profitable trades. So if you remember when we were talking about the pros and cons of trading, one of the things at the very top of the list of the cons of trading is the exposure to losses. You can lose your capital. Well, with EazyBot, it's designed to never, ever close on a losing trade. And look at that asterisk right at the bottom there. We have a 99.99% historical accuracy against this point. And the only failure in that point really happens because of some of the volatility that happens on the exchange. Brilliant strategy, a way to keep you safe from potential losses. And guys, of course, we know that the crypto market is incredibly volatile. We learned it the hard way last year. We've seen it again this year. The market can take 50, 60, 70% drops. It's done it historically every couple of years. So an intelligent person would build a solution that could actually sustain those kinds of drops. And that's what we have here. It doesn't matter how much the market drops. EazyBot, when we actually did this presentation, EazyBot was designed to sustain a 50% drop. Guys, I'm so excited to tell you that in just the next few days, we are releasing an update to the strategy that will allow us to change that number from 50% to 90%. Imagine the market crashing 90%, and you've got a tool that is still trading and making profits for you. Absolutely unheard of, guys, and that's what we're talking about here. You get to watch your profits go up no matter what's happening in the markets. And now I want to pause for a moment and actually introduce and invite somebody to come in and illustrate or demonstrate what that looks like in real life, because we want to tell you stories here today, but I think you're going to appreciate when you see what this looks like when real trades are happening in real accounts. I want to pause the presentation for a moment and invite somebody that I've come to know, love, and appreciate. And I'm going to introduce and ask Susan, if you are ready, jump on in here and talk to us a little bit about what this looks like in real life.
Thank you, David, for the amazing introduction, first of all. And hello, everybody. It's an absolute honor to be here amongst all of you and to share one of my favorite things about what we're talking about. And it's a real example of proof of concept. So we're telling you stories of what's possible with the EazyBot strategy, but we thought we'd give you a sneak peek into an actual example. And it's from an account, from our account, actually mine and Brent's account. Okay, so one of the amazing things about EazyBot and how it is put together is full transparency. So on the screen, you see a bunch of lines of numbers and code. Don't let that make you think that it is complex. In fact, it isn't. But the purpose of sharing this with you is full transparency. The bot is actually trading for you. So there was a quick mention of some programs are scams. Maybe some of you were one of the ones that said me that you had been in programs and maybe lost some money. There's a lot of opportunities that aren't actually trading, but full transparency, you can see every transaction reported in your back office, and then you can compare it over in your exchange. So that's what you see here is the lines of actual trades that took place on this example. This was on ETC, and it started with $1,000. The first trade entry right here was the initial buy, and it was on April 7th. There was so many trades during this session that we skipped out the middle here, and then you can see the session ended here on July 28th. There's the initial buy, the initial date, July 28th, and that final trade that closed was $120.19 with a total profit of this trading session of $237. And what you're going to see next is what is incredible and proof of concept of the market drop that it came through. So here is the initial trade on April 7th. During the time that that session was open, the market dropped 71.23% all the way down here. And if you're not familiar with looking at charts and these candlesticks, you don't need to be. That is the really impressive thing about EazyBot. It's all automated. This is just to show you a real example. This is taken right from the chart. 11.7% profit was gained during this drop, during the market crash that was gained. And the final trade closed, as we said, on July 28th. Real tiny print here. You can see for proof that this was on July 28th. And that final trade amount was 12% profit. And it closed with an overall 23.7% profit. So this is proof of concept that this brilliant strategy that Mohammed put together can withstand greater than 50% market drop, as you can see.
Volatile. All right, guys, take all of that and then compound it. What I mean by compound it, I mean compound it. I mean, go to Google, type in compound calculator, pick a number. It doesn't matter what the number is. It's $100, $1,000. Well, don't start with 100. Start with $1,000, $10,000, $100,000. Doesn't matter. Start somewhere. You need to start with at least 600, and I'll tell you why in just a little bit for EazyBot. But pick a number, and then pick a period of time that you're willing to simply allow this amazing tool to work for you. Go out a year, 2 years, 3 years, and see what happens if you simply compound and earn your earnings month after month. You can use a very, very conservative number. I'm sure the question is going to come up, well, what can EazyBot earn me? Well, we've designed EazyBot to earn consistent profits. We're not going to quote any numbers here, but you join our community, you join our calls. We actually show you every single Monday. Our CEO, Muhammad Ali, is very visible, goes through accounts to show you exactly what's happening in live accounts. So we don't have to guess at it. We are showing you exactly what's happening. So you pick any number and just look at the power of compounding. Guys, you don't have to do that yourself. The software does it for you. Every single time it closes a trade, it takes the profit from that trade, adds it to the capital that's available for it to use on your behalf, meaning that you're always investing just a little bit more on your next trade. Incredibly powerful tool moving you towards generational wealth building. And of course, we haven't left out our advanced users. So EazyBot really at its core, I understands that there are 1 billion people coming into crypto, and most of them are looking for a safe way to make money and not get scammed. But there are some advanced users that have figured out how to navigate their way. They are professional traders, or you just are really comfortable with using bots. And so EazyBot hasn't left you out. We've gotten amazing customizable settings. They're about to get even better with a new update coming out here soon. And so take any of those settings, modify EazyBot to create a strategy of your own, and you are in total control. Okay, so moving on, we've got an amazing affiliate program. Not going to talk to you about it just yet. We're going to come back, and somebody else is actually going to run through that. We are really, really proud that we're a product-focused company. So I'm sure you've all been on a call where somebody's tried to sell you into an opportunity. And if it weren't for the fact that it was an opportunity, the product wouldn't even be worth your time. And this is clearly not that. We've got a product that makes you money. So we're going to come back. We'll talk about the affiliate program. But what's important to know is that we have this amazing app. If you decide to share EazyBot with others, and quite frankly, why wouldn't you? You've got an amazing app that we provide for free to all of our affiliates, all of our members, in fact. And in that app, it's got all kinds of tools and resources you can find for our members. We'll be sending push notifications for important alerts. All the previous training calls, corporate calls. We do a corporate call update every single Monday. So lots and lots of resources there. And for our affiliates, we provide free funnel systems, so free marketing resources and tools. So if you've ever been an affiliate and wanted to share before and had no idea where to start, don't have any marketing experience, we've got that covered for you as well. So we'll come back and talk more about the affiliate program, but that's an added value. And then, of course, you're also going to hear from the folks who run our support system today. But I've got to tell you, we have a world-class support system. So not only do you have the benefit of an amazing piece of technology, but you're not left alone to figure it out, to figure out how to use it. We've got an amazing support ticketing system, knowledge base. So if you have any questions at all, there's likely an article for it. If not, we do live Zoom calls multiple times a week. You'll hear a little bit more about what our support system looks like, but know that you're not alone when you decide that you want to use EazyBot. And of course, getting started with EazyBot is easy. 3 steps to get you started. You've got to create an EazyBot account. The good news is you can do that for free. And of course, you've got to open and connect your crypto exchange. So if you don't already have a crypto exchange, you've got to open one. If you have one, then you're going to simply connect it. And then you're going to set up and start trading with our Eazy strategy. And so let's talk about a couple of different options. I already mentioned that you can start for free. So our free package is where everybody starts. When you create an account with EazyBot, you have started as a free member. Now, you're going to be able to trade up to 2 coins on our free package, and you get access to 1 exchange connection. Now, if you decided that EazyBot works for you, you like the experience that you're having, you can upgrade, and there's a couple of benefits to doing so. One of the first benefits is that you're going to save on something called a software service fee. So one of the ways that EazyBot makes money and pays for all of this amazing technology is that every time EazyBot closes on a trade, and those trades are all profitable, there is a 30% fee for our free members that goes back to EazyBot. So EazyBot makes you $1, you keep 70 cents, and 30 cents goes back to the company. Now, if you decide to become an advanced or VIP package user, then you actually save 10%, and that fee goes down to 20%. So our advanced package users are folks that want a little bit more diversification. The best approach to really any investment is to be diversified. Our advanced package users understand the importance of diversification. They get to trade up to 10 coins and, of course, save 10% on the software service fee. Now, our VIP package users, those are a special bunch to us, and there are a couple benefits for being a VIP. You get access to all the coins. You can trade all coins available in EazyBot today, and you get access to up to 5 exchange connections. By the way, our advanced users, 2 exchange connections. So up to 5 exchange connections, so you get to diversify your exchange connections even. And of course, you're saving an additional 10% from our free members, only 20% on your software service fees. But you also get access to one-on-one support. So I mentioned that we do a group support call multiple times a week. Our VIP package members actually get access to one-on-one Zoom support. And there's something called Founders Club that we're going to talk to you about here later. And major benefit. If you're on this call today and you're going to hear about something called Founders Club, you're going to want to listen to that and understand why that opportunity, which is a limited time, is something that you'll want to take advantage of if EazyBot sounds like a place for you. So those are the 3 options. Again, everybody can start for free, decide if it works for you, and choose the package that makes the most sense. Now, I'm going to go through a quick review of what we talked to you about here today. We obviously want to invite and encourage every one of you to start with us. And here's what you're going to get. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you've got an amazing, powerful piece of technology that is automatically trading cryptocurrency for you. You've got an easy strategy setup. Really, we call it our one-click strategy setup. It's very simple. You don't have to understand bots, technology, trading, anything at all. Super simple. And we've got an amazing guide that walks you through it. So step by step, you're definitely going to be able to do this. Automatically compound your earnings. So not only are you earning, and the software is doing all of this profit and earning for you, but it's also taking that earning and putting it right back to work for you, making your money make you more money. It's customizable for our advanced users. So if you guys that like to tinker or have had a lot of experience in trading crypto, you're absolutely going to love EazyBot. And it doesn't matter, guys, where you start. Now, EazyBot is designed, if you're going to use the strategy that we've talked to you about here today, it is designed to use a minimum of $600. So you can start there, but you can start with a small investment of $600. And we have members that are trading well into the 6 figures seven figures using EazyBot and having amazing experiences on both ends and everywhere in between. And I've said this a few times, but it's worth repeating one more time. Getting started with EazyBot can be done for free. So no reason for everybody on this call today not to go grab an account and understand how this could work for you. So I want to make one distinction. I'm going to wrap up my section here, but I want to make one quick distinction about where your funds go. And this is such an important part of our discussion because if you've been around the crypto space, we've used the word scammed here a couple of times, kind of a bad word, but most of us have tasted a little bit of that. And so it's important for us to emphasize that we don't take your funds. The funds don't go to EazyBot, doesn't go to the software, doesn't go to the company. Your funds are always going to stay in your exchange. So if you see on the left, we have a couple of exchanges that are available today. We're adding additional exchanges as we go. Binance.com, Binance US, or KuCoin. So you're going to choose whatever exchange that you'd like to use, and the funds that EazyBot is trading for you stays in the exchange. Now, what happens is EazyBot gets connected to that exchange through something called an API. An API is just the way two pieces of software connect to each other. Now, what's special about our connection to API is that we provide you with a trusted IP. And that simply means that the exchange, whether it's Binance or KuCoin, recognizes that this API, this code that connects this software, their exchange to EazyBot, can only execute trades if it comes through this trusted IP. And so it's simply a way that protects you as the investor in the event that your API keys were lost or stolen. So now on the EazyBot side of things, the money that you're going to send or the crypto that you're going to send to EazyBot is only covering these two things. If you decide you want to make a package upgrade, you want to go to an advanced package that's $250 or the VIP package for $995, you need to send funds to cover those upgrades. That happens on EazyBot. And EazyBot has a wallet in the software, so you'll simply send it to that EazyBot wallet. Very easy to do. And we talked about software service fees. So if you remember just a moment ago, I said if EazyBot makes you $1, you pay the 70% you keep and the 30% that you're paying in software service fees. Well, that comes out of this wallet also. And so you want to pre-fund that wallet with some crypto because, again, we don't have access to the funds in your exchange. So that 30% or 20% isn't coming out of Binance or KuCoin. It's coming out of your EazyBot wallet. And so that separation, again, is part of how you stay safe, your funds in your control. So that's the distinction there. Guys, I hope this has helped you understand a little bit more about EazyBot, why we think it's so special, and why we think it's going to transform the world of crypto trading.
Hello, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that first part of the presentation. What I'm going to do now is we had a little technical difficulty, so I'm going to go ahead and bring on, you saw her speaking. Her name was Susan. She has over a decade-long track record in building digital marketing companies and their brands. And she spent over 6+ years of doing foreign exchange trading as a trader herself. And she has one of the largest teams and organization in EazyBot. So, and I'm loving working with her, is because she knows what she's talking about. She's an expert. And so I'm gonna bring her on for a little bit right now so she can talk about it. And then we're gonna wrap up with the affiliate program to show how you can make money and enhance some of the things she's gonna share with you. Susan, you there? Can you unmute?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I can.
Excellent.
Go ahead, take it away. I'll get ready to pay the affiliate program. Why don't you just show them how excited you are, explain the chart a little bit, and just do the daily compounding calculator. And then we're going to show them how they can add funds to their wonderful trading accounts. All right, thank you. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you so much for having me here. Much gratitude. You, Uncle Les, and Dr. Kareem are incredible leaders, heart-centered, and so passionate about helping the people in your organization and expanding that organization, which is an absolute pleasure and really what meets my heart. And I want to thank each of you attending this call today for sharing your time with us, because time is our most valuable commodity. truly. And the immediately your benefit to getting started with EazyBot is condensing your time, because as you saw initially, and I'm going to take you on a bit of a tour to show you some more performance of what the EazyBot strategy can do for you, you immediately condense your time. It takes multiple tens of thousands of hours to either learn how to trade yourself or learn how to program a bot to do this. So Mohammed has used his quantitative analysis to come up with the brilliant strategy. You're already condensing your time just simply by engaging this strategy. So right here on the screen, what you see in front of you is some live account performance that we get to observe on a weekly basis. This page itself is updated every Monday, and Mohammed shares live and interactive on our Monday calls the performance of these bots. So they were started on May 19th of this year, and each coin was started with 1,000 USDT per bot. So from the beginning, you saw initially as it pulled up, it scrolls across and shows you. I'm going to let it finish to the end, and it gives you an example of all of the coins and where their profits were at. This is going to change depending on at what day and time you start with each one of the coins. As you can see, it just went back to the front, and Uni was in the lead. Matic pulls into the lead right now. It's kind of cool watching this. Actually, it's kind of addictive. So make sure that you grab this site and have a look at it. It looks like you're watching a horse race. Matic pulls into the front and takes the lead. Uni is right close there. And it really depends on how the market is moving. If you scroll down a little bit, I'm going to come back to this section. So hold on one moment. But if you like to, if your thoughts and if your perception works more in a percentage, you can have those exact same accounts displayed here in a percentage of growth. So right now it's sitting at 88 days and 27% increase on Matic itself. Uni 27, not far behind. Aave 24%. So the benefit of this is so that you can see these examples of real profits, so that you can believe and trust that the EazyBot strategy actually does work. It's not just a story that we're telling. So let's pop back up here, because we keep on talking about how the bot can sustain these great market drops. In the presentation, you saw David had on the screen 50%, but we had already talked about, and it has gone live, just like Dr. Kareem mentioned in the comments below, an enhancement to the strategy, which allows us to sustain a 90% plus market drop. And then in that little snippet, that one example that I showed you with ETC, it was 71%, and the strategy was still able to grab some profits. So this black line shows you the average portfolio of coins over this same date range that we're evaluating, those initial startup of 1,000 coins that Mohammed has been showing us and we're all following. And this is the market drop. Then the blue line is showing you that even though the market is going down, the value of the coins, the profit is going up. So really, that's the brilliance of this strategy. Taking advantage of it brings you into profits when you could either be not profiting in crypto, or if you were using the hodling strategy, which David also briefly mentioned, you would definitely be in a drawdown, in a negative balance right now. You'd be holding, maybe squeezing your eyes, hoping for the market to go back up. But here with the EazyBot strategy, that is not the case. I'm going to switch the screen share and give you another real example to show you how the EazyBot strategy can bring you profits in all market conditions. So that's another phrase that you're going to hear always in the overviews. Many of us are going to speak it, but what does that mean really? All market conditions. Well, here is the same example that you saw in the demonstration that I did in the video. This particular trading session started on April 7th with this yellow, where this yellow dot is, this is that 71% drop that it went down, and then it came back up here. This was over 112 days. The overall profit gained during that session was 23.7% profit. So that's sometimes referred to as a crypto winter, which we're kind of still in. There's some fluctuations, but we're in drawdown, market crash, crypto winter, all sorts of terms. But the EazyBot strategy can grab you profits during that kind of market condition. And this yellow dot is the end of this long session, July 28th. And also, because the bot is automated, fully automated, immediately more sessions started. And so what you see here is from this yellow dot to the next yellow dot was a 10-day span, and it was a ranging market. So there was no significant drops. There was very volatile, lots of price action change, and there was multiple sessions open and closed, and 3.6% profit was gathered in that. So this demonstrates all market conditions. I will finish by pointing out this section right here. You have a steep incline. We call that an uptrend, a bullish market, quick rise. There's probably other terms to go by with that, but this demonstrates that we can can take advantage of, or we benefit from the strategy grabbing us profits during that as well. I'm actually going to go back and show you. Oops, it stopped my screen share. Sorry. Right here. Final trade 12%. So 12% was grabbed just in that little bit. And here on the screen, you can see that was that final trade. So here's proof of it, $120. And the initial balance was $1,000. So 12% in just that one trade. So all market conditions are, the EazyBot strategies will bring you profits in all market conditions. Excuse me. So that is it for that section. Did you, Uncle Les, did you want me to stay with the flow, and we'll go through the affiliate overview now, and then we'll have the treat of compounding calculations?
Yeah, why don't you do the affiliate program real quick, because you could go quicker, and then finish with the compounding calculator to show how we can make money over the long term as well. All right, if you can.
Oh, you want me to go through the affiliate?
I can, yeah, if you want to, or I can play the affiliate, no problem.
Why don't you go ahead and play the video? I could pull it up, but
Okay,
the video will be smoother for everyone.
Thank you so much for sharing what you just shared with us, Susan. I'm at
You're
work,
welcome.
you guys, and I
Thank
just
you for
wanted to jump
having me.
on. Yeah, we really appreciate you coming in. It's so amazing how our community continues to support each other.
All right,
as
we're
we
going to talk about the
learn more
EazyBot
about this.
organization
Thank you.
plan. 3 easy streams of income. The first is your annual lease sales. The second is software service fees. And the third is a software service fee matching bonus. All right, so I want to say this before I go down this road so that everybody understands. What we're about to talk about is the opportunity to accelerate your earnings by referring others. It absolutely is not required in order for you to enjoy the best of EazyBot. You can simply start and open an EazyBot account for yourself and start trading and allowing it to trade and make money for you. Never tell anybody. That's perfectly okay, and you'll have a great experience with EazyBot. However, if you would like to, we give you the opportunity as an affiliate to share EazyBot with others. You can share it with a few people or with a lot of people and build a team. And so I'm going to show you what that looks like if you decide to take advantage of it. So we have a 10-level annual lease sales program. This was just updated. What that means is if you refer one person who purchases an advanced package, you're going to get paid $60. If you refer somebody and they purchase a VIP package, they're going to get paid $250. Now, the qualification kicks in on your levels on your levels 2 through 10. So in order to get paid on levels 2, you need 2 sales, and levels 3 sales, and so forth. Now, what happens is when we refer to L1 and L2 and L3 and so forth, these are the folks that your people have invited. So your people on your L1, on your level 1, have invited their own people. That becomes your level 2. And the people on your level 2 have invited their own people. That's your level 3. And so the beauty of this is that you're getting paid into an organization by people who are signing up to start to use EazyBot. And you might not even know these folks. You maybe never talked to them. You didn't know they were interested. But you've got a team that's out there working, and they could be generations away from you. With dynamic compression, anybody who's not qualified, so let's say somebody upgraded on your level 5, but there's nobody qualified between you and them, then that commission rolls up to you. It's the beauty and the power of dynamic compression. So that's on your annual lead sales. It refers somebody to EazyBot, get paid as much as $250 right out of the gate for a VIP upgrade. All right, so here's a hypothetical example. We gave you 2 on VIPs on the left and advanced package sales on the right. What we've done here, I'm going to just explain what you're looking at. So we took 10 levels, and we assumed that there were 4 sales per level. So you enroll 4 people, they enroll 4, so that's 16 on your second level. Those 16 enroll 4, so that's 64 on your third level. Now, this is a perfect scenario that by the time you get to your 10th level, there's over 1 million people in your organization. I think we all know that's probably not going to happen just that way. So the commission that's represented here for your annual lease sales at $7.26 million probably isn't going to work out exactly like that. But what if only 10% of this scenario came to fruition? That's a $726,000 payday. What if only 1% of this scenario came true for you, but because you got it started, you have the opportunity, $72,000 in VIP sales. So these are just some examples to show you what's possible and why this 10-level compensation plan for your annual lease sales is so powerful. All right, so next up is SSF commission. So this is the other way. This is the second way that we get paid. And you really get to maximize your earnings here by building a team. Okay, so your software service fees also has dynamic compression. Here, you get to earn a percentage of the software service fees paid by your team. Now, levels 1 through 5 will pay you 5%, levels 6 through 10, 4%, levels 11 through 18, 1%, and levels 19 through 20, 0.5%. Give you an example, very much like the one that we just looked at. Now, there are 20 levels of potential software service fee commission. Here, we're just looking at an example that considers the first 10 levels. So same scenario, you've got 4 bots on your first level, 16 on your second, 64, so forth and so on. And by the time we're on your 10th level, there's over 1 million bots that are running. Here, we're using average SSF per bot per month of about $20. And that gives us a total monthly earnings. If this scenario worked out just the way that we did, where it was perfectly built 4 by 4 by 4 by 4, by the time you got to your 10th level, the total monthly earnings for this organization would be over $1 million. Well, we know that's probably not going to get built as exactly, as perfectly as we've outlined it here. So what if we just did 10% of that? And we had an average SSF generated per bot per month of $20. At 10% of the possibilities, it's still over $100,000 per month. And even at a 1% success rate, you're still talking about over $11,000 per month. So we just want to give you an idea of what's possible and how powerful this compensation can be if you decide that you want to go out and share it with others. Now, the third way that you can earn is through the SSF matching bonus programs. And again, here you can maximize your earnings by building a team. With the matching bonus, you earn a percentage of all SSF commissions paid to level 1 and level 2 members. So everything that your level 1 referrals earn in their paycheck, you earn 8% of that. You're in a matching bonus that's equal to 8% of their check. It's amazing. There's no requirement for that. Simply refer somebody. If they go out and they go to work and they happen to build a big team and they're earning a big fat check, well, you get 8% of that. And even better on your level 2. So maybe this isn't somebody you directly referred. Maybe you don't know anybody that's going to go out here and go to work, but somebody that you know might know someone. And so isn't it nice to know that you get some benefit from that as well? So somebody on your level 2 goes out, starts building a nice big team and gets a nice big fat paycheck. Well, listen, everybody on your level 2, you're going to get a 3% matching bonus from. So whether they're out working hard, building a big team, or they're just sharing it with a few people, your level 1s and level 2s are sharing a matching bonus, or EazyBot is paying you a matching bonus as a thank you for introducing them to EazyBot. All right, in the Founders Club, we're going to round up the opportunities to earn with EazyBot, but Founders Club is the one that there is a limited time to take advantage of. So it's kind of a big deal. Let's talk about this for just a second. Qualifications are very, very simple. You've got to be one of the first 1,000 members to accomplish the following 3 things. The first one is you have to sponsor 3 members who upgrade to advanced or VIP and are trading at least $600. Then you need to help those 3 people sponsor 3 members who are advanced or VIP subscribers, also trading at least $600. And then you yourself need to subscribe and be a VIP member trading at least $600. Accomplish those 3 things and be one of the first 1,000 members to do so. And you will share in a bonus pool that represents 5% of all the company revenue. Once you've qualified for a position in Founders Club, you are qualified forever. I just want you to imagine for a second the product that I just showed you and the company that I just introduced you to. We're building this company to be here for the long term. We believe we have a product that people will absolutely love. They find it easy to use. They're seeing it make profits for them. So we don't plan on going anywhere. We do plan on growing very, very quickly, very, very big, all throughout the world. We have members using EazyBot in just about every continent all around the world, dozens of countries represented. And so you would want to be a part of Founders Club. If nothing else, maybe you don't see yourself as somebody who's going to be a big team, but you get to participate in a pool that's being built by people who are building big teams. So that's how you get to plug in. This is our way of thanking those who were with us at the very beginning that helped us to found this amazing company and who are out here working, sharing the story and introducing others. So today you have an opportunity to be a part of Founders Club. Qualifications are pretty simple. I encourage you to consider doing that for yourself.
Okay, Susan, do you think with the calculator to close out how adding additional funds to and how the EazyBot with daily compounding would work? Are you there, Susan?
I am.
Okay, now
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go. You can see my screen okay?
yes, we can. Go ahead.
Okay, so this is, one of my favorite websites, and I'm going to put the link to it just in case you don't have it. There it is in the chat. So this is, there's many compound calculators, but this one is incredible with what you can do with it, the calculator site. So let's start with $1,000. The cool thing about using $1,000 as an example is it's easily multiplied. So if 1,000 is your starting point, you can multiply that from there. And we'll use an interest rate or a growth rate of 5%. And we're going to put it to monthly for this demonstration. And let's have a look at what's possible with $1,000 starting, 5% growth monthly and over 6 months. And you want to make sure that include weekends is set to yes, because it's crypto 24/7. And then just click calculate. Let's have a look at that. So that $1,000 with no other engagement or activity on your part becomes 1,348 with a total gain of 348. So let's think bigger. Let's think further along with that and have a perspective of ongoing growth. Let's say you contributed an extra $100 monthly. I think everyone could imagine adjusting your budget or adjusting where you spend your money, or maybe working a little harder for an extra $100 to contribute into your crypto trading account. And look at the difference that that creates. It takes you up to over $2,000 if the growth is just 5% monthly, just by adding that $100 a month. Example of how you could do that without even working harder or adjusting what you're spending. But you just heard David go over how lucrative the referral plan is with EazyBot. And even if you just invited a few people, you could easily, very easily create a $100 a month income or more. Depending on how hard you work and how many people you invite, you could definitely create income. And you could choose to either put all or a portion of it into your trading account and put it automatically to work hard for you and grow your account some more. So that is really a demonstration of what's possible, just to open your mind a little bit more and look forward. I encourage you to, my first call to action would be, go ahead and make this website bookmarked and a place that you visit often. Put your amount, your absolute bottom line amount in here. Have a look at the numbers, play with the growth, the monthly growth up and down, and then think a little bit bigger. Challenge yourself to think, well, what's possible if I started with more and still added $100? And just really map out your blueprint of what's possible with your trading account and with your future. And then just get started today in building your trading account and expanding your audience, creating some referral income, and really sharing the gift of the EazyBot strategy with others.
Susan, that was wonderful. Thank you very much for that. So it truly shows the power of compounding. So that $100 a month could easily come from just sharing with a few friends who decide that they want to invest their money as well and make 5%. And the thing about it is, what I like about 5% and 1,000, if you double the success of the performance of the bot to 10%, you just double your income. If you double and put $2,000 instead of $1,000, you just double what you just saw there, and that's the money you're making. And guess what? It's 24/7 crypto while you sleep. You don't have to know how the bot works. You just have to know how to earn money. And what I love about it is you control your crypto every time. And I've been telling my team that I now have fallen in love with my FTS debit card, that I move from my trading account to my debit card. In 5 minutes, I'm using my trading account money to spend when I need it. You can't get that kind of return on money. If you go to the bank, they're gonna pay 0.001 or 0.1. If you for a CD, you can't touch it for 18 months or 2 years. So that's why we're super excited with this EazyBot. So we're about to do a 90-day blitz. We're so excited about it. So I'm gonna end the recording now, and let's start. Once again, guys, we'll be on next week. And we're gonna split a schedule of these presentations so we can share with as many people as possible. Susan, thank you very much.
All right.
That was fantastic. And Dr. Green, you want to close out?
No,
While he's working.
I just want to say thank you guys for jumping on. We love to have these bot talks with you, and we're going to start doing more presentations. Keep an eye out for that. I want to encourage everyone to come to the Super Saturday call, who's available tomorrow, and we'll see you there.
There you go. How you like your bot so far, Dr. Cream?
Oh, I love my bot. I love it. And Daniel, who's also a founder, Uncle Les, founder Daniel, founder club. Susan, all of us, we're loving it so much. We can't wait to call all of you guys on this call with us, founders. And we're doing very well, and we're enjoying it. It continues to compound automatically. We keep tinkering with it, and we'll keep showing you guys what we've got. Every week we learn something new, and we come back and we share it with you guys in the community and part of our EazyBot family.
There we go. Awesome.
All right.
Hi, Dr. Green.
Thank you.